Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Friday, so that means it's time to unbox a new figure. And today I have this huge package in from Rightstuf. But before I get inside of the box, I just wanted to say thank you to all of my subscribers. We recently broke 900 subs, and at this point I just need less than 100 to get to 1,000 subscribers. And just so you guys know, I am planning to do an international giveaway once I do reach 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Recently, I got into a schedule of releasing 3 videos per week. On Tuesdays, I release a Blu-ray unboxing or a Blu-ray haul. And on Fridays, we have Figure Fridays, so I unbox figures for you guys. And then on Sundays, I do my weekly manga hauls, or if I don't have any manga to show you guys, then it'll either be a review or a first impressions or something of that sorts. So yeah, a Blu-ray video, a figure video, and a manga video. Those are the 3 things that I collect on this channel. If any of that interests you, please consider subscribing and hit that bell notification so that when I do reach 1,000 subs, you guys are notified of the giveaway video that I have planned for you guys. But alright, now that that's said, let's go ahead and open this box up. I will show you guys the packaging this time around. So let's see how Rightstuf packages their figures. Alright, so you guys can see here that we have this huge box with a bunch of protection inside for this figure in here. It is a smaller box, but they still add a whole bunch of layers of protection here. So yeah, as always, Rightstuf just has great packaging. So now let's go ahead and take everything off. Alright guys, so here she is. We got Mai Sakurajima here. When I first started collecting figures, I never would have thought that I would have gotten a bunny figure so soon. But for Mai, it makes sense because, I mean, the whole show, it's Rascal does not dream of bunny girl senpai. So I had to get the bunny version of her. And right when I started to collect figures, she was up for pre-order, and I pre-ordered her right away because she was a great price. This is a prize figure is what they call them. I guess they're just cheaper version of these figures, so the quality of the figures isn't going to be as great. So it will be interesting to kind of compare this one with my Ichika Nakano figure that I unboxed for you guys a couple of weeks ago. But so far, I really like this box. I like all of the sides. So let's go ahead and take a closer look here. Here's the front. We got a close-up of Mai. Here's the side. This is how she looks in the anime. Then we got another shot of the figure. Here she's not quite as close up as on the other side. And then here we can see her whole profile. So here's what the figure is going to look like when we take her out of the box, which, yeah, from these pictures here, she looks really nice. I'm really happy, especially I think she was like around 30 bucks or something like that with shipping. It ended up being like 35 to 40 bucks. I don't remember the exact price, but definitely a good price for these figures. So here's the bottom. Oh, and on the top, I think this is the only thing that isn't in Japanese. So it says Coreful here. I don't know if that's just the line of figures here, but Taito is the publisher, and then it just says her name, Mai Sakurajima Bunny version. So now let's get this opened up and take her out of the box. Alright guys, so here's the base, and it actually looks pretty nice. I actually like this base. I have seen a few of these prize figures unboxings, and the bases are usually not the greatest, but with this one, I gotta say, I think they did a pretty good job. I even like the little design that they have kind of going here. So it has her name here, front and center, Mai Sakurajima, and then over here it does say puberty syndrome, which is from the anime. If you guys haven't seen the anime, that's basically just what they call something that all teens or kids that are younger kind of go through. And as it says right here, it's abnormal experiences during adolescence due to sensitivity and instability. So in Mai Sakurajima's case, she was an actress and she was starting to give that up, and I guess that kind of caused some instability inside of her, and she started to think that people were just going to forget about her, and that caused her puberty syndrome, which the abnormal aspect here was that people were actually starting to not see her. So she would walk around a library dressed as a bunny girl, and nobody would recognize her until Sakuta shows up one day and he's actually able to see her. So yeah, it's a really good anime. It actually became one of my favorites. I actually watched it for the first time late last year. I think it was during like December or some time frame like that. And I really loved it, especially the film. The film that comes after the anime, it definitely has some twists and turns, and I would definitely recommend both of those to anyone that hasn't seen this series. It may seem like it's like an ecchi series, but it's not really. It's more of a sci-fi show. They talk a lot about quantum physics and stuff like that, and I just found it to be really interesting. So yeah, I think that's enough of looking at this base here. Now let's go ahead and take a close look at the figure. Alright, and the first thing that I noticed when picking this figure up is that it doesn't have that same weight that the figure that I unboxed for Ichika had. So you can definitely feel the difference in quality as soon as you pick them up. And even when you go close up to the face here, the eyes, if you guys remember, I was really impressed with the eyes in the other figure. But in this case, I mean, the eyes still look good, but they do kind of remind me more of the Nendoroid eyes. So not quite as detailed, but the nose is pretty cute, similar to Ichika. And the smile here I actually think is much better. It's not like a little squiggly line like it was back with the other figure. So yeah, overall the face still does look really nice. Some other positives are the bunny ears. They actually kind of feel like a felt material, so it does feel really nice. It actually feels pretty high quality. And another thing that I noticed too is that the little bunny tail is also kind of feels like a little cotton tail, so that's pretty cool as well. I like that they've made that little touch there. This is the first bunny girl that I have, so I don't know if that's the case with even the more expensive bunny girls. I actually don't recall any unboxings mentioning that, so it was a surprise to get her and her tail to be of that material. But yeah, other than that, I think those are the three main positives: her face, the ears, and the tail, because everything else you can really tell that the quality isn't the best. For one, and I think the biggest issue is that her pantyhose are kind of painted on. They don't actually use real pantyhose materials like some of the more premium bunny figures have. And just the plastic around her suit here, if I kind of close up, you can see the quality there isn't the best. And then same thing with these little things here, the paint job there doesn't look that great. But I mean, for the price, it's still very much worth it. So I understand the corners that they have to cut for this figure, but overall, I mean, you guys can see she looks awesome, and I'll give you guys a showcase or some B-roll to give you guys a closer look of her. But overall, I still think she looks really good. So yeah, I think that's all of the stuff that I can comment on. Let's do some B-roll, and then I'll give you guys my final thoughts. Oh, by the way, she just kind of sticks on here onto the base. Pretty easy. Oh, I say that, but it's not going in all the way. Alright, so you definitely do have to apply a little bit of force to get her in there. But once you do, she's going to be staying there. She ain't going to be moving. So nice little pose. She looks much better once you put her on the base. So now let's go into the B-roll. guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed those close-up shots. Even though I had a lot of criticisms of this figure, I still am really happy that I got her. I understood when I purchased her that she probably wasn't going to be the best quality, but for the price, I think it's actually a really good figure. I know I've said that a lot of times, but I'm just really happy with her. And I would definitely suggest picking her up, even though right now she is unavailable. I think she's already out of stock and out of print. But I noticed recently that they put in another prize figure of this outfit right here. So she's wearing her school uniform, but still wearing the bunny ears. I saw it recently on Rightstuf, so it should be available there. I haven't seen it on AmiAmi, but I'm sure it'll be there eventually. So if you guys are interested in picking up that figure, definitely consider using my affiliate link down below. I always have an affiliate link for Rightstuf in my description down below. So I would really appreciate it if you guys use that. It does support the channel. And actually, when it comes to the income that I'm making from Rightstuf affiliate links, I do plan to give most of that money back to you guys. So keep that in mind when you guys do think about using my affiliate link. But I think that's it for today's unboxing. I'm really happy with this figure. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.